Caleb Stegall, born September 20, 1971, is an American attorney and writer residing in Perry, Kansas. He has served as the district attorney for Jefferson County, Kansas and chief counsel to Kansas Governor Sam Brownback before being appointed to the Kansas Court of Appeals. On August 29, 2014, Stegall was appointed by Kansas Governor Sam Brownback to the Kansas Supreme Court, replacing Nancy Moritz, who was appointed by President Barack Obama to the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals. He is a proponent of traditionalist conservatism. Background: born in Topeka, Stegall is a lifelong resident of Douglas and Jefferson counties in northeast Kansas. Law practice: at the time of his appointment by Brownback, the Kansas Democratic Party issued a release criticizing Brownback for the appointment. He represented the state of Kansas in litigation with environmentalists over the permitting of coal-fired power plants. Stegall represented 8 American missionaries detained in Haiti following the 2010 Haiti earthquake. In 2008, he successfully defended the former executive director of the Kansas Republican Party in a dispute over Kansas campaign finance rules. In 2007, he was the lead counsel in the Kansas Supreme Court trial of former Kansas Attorney General Phil Kline. In 2008, Stegall represented a group of residents opposed public financing of casino operations in Kansas City, Kansas. In 2008, he represented a church that challenged local regulations on the church's operations as a homeless shelter. In 2009, he represented a teacher who claimed he had not been rehired because of his conservative political beliefs. As district attorney, he filed charges in 2009 against a county commissioner charged with theft by deception, and in 2010 was involved with a federal and state investigation of a distributor of ethnobotanicals who was accused of selling a synthetic cannabis. He has worked as a counsel for Americans for Prosperity Politics. Stegall has been identified as an advocate for traditionalist conservatism and a prairie populist. In 2004, he was profiled on the front page of the New York Times as one of a young generation of conservatives questioning GOP orthodoxy. On January 12, 2009, Stegall began his first term as Jefferson County District Attorney. He has been characterized by the popular and politically left publication Firedog Lake as a rising political star of the right. Has been suggested as a possible candidate for U.S. Senate, and has been described as representing a new path for the GOP in the post-Bush years. Religion: Stegall is a ruling elder in the Evangelical Presbyterian Church. He has been described as a lifelong conservative Presbyterian, whose faith and life is strongly countercultural to mainstream evangelicalism. Although he still identifies himself as an evangelical, Stegall and his wife Ann homeschool their children. Writings: in 2003, Stegall created and founded, with others, an online journal of religion, politics, and culture called The New Pantagruel. In 2006, Stegall and the New Pantagruel were featured in Rod Dreher's book, Crunchy Cons, as leaders in the resurgence of traditionalist conservatism. Though the New Pantagruel was discontinued at the end of 2006, Stegall's writing continues to appear in conservative papers, magazines, and journals including National Review Online, Christianity Today, The Intercollegiate Review, The American Conservative, Takis Magazine, and Touchstone Magazine. Stegall authors a semi-regular column on Kansas politics for the independent publication Kansas Liberty. Stegall has authored chapters in several books, including the chapter on community in the book American Conservatism, an encyclopedia. Notes: Official Kansas Courts biography.